showing the benefits of increasing federal funding for manned space exploration. Our main focus today will be, first, that manned space exploration will inspire future generations to participate in the math and sciences. Secondly, it will increase our medical and technological capabilities. And thirdly, it will stimulate the stagnant economy. Chantal pointed out that parents and teachers are the main role models, and yes, that is true, but they are not the only role models. I feel that by increasing manned space exploration and its capabilities, it will give youth higher goals as they can see what is possible with other people and what they can do, so therefore it will help. And David Baxter, who wrote Benefits and Advantages of Having Man in Space, said, in most cases they are good role models for the youth. In this day and age, the youth badly need heroes to live up to. This can inspire higher achievement for the youth as they progress through school and college. So we don't want to be limiting what our youth can see and how they can grow. We want them to have as many options as they can, and manned space exploration can help with that. And as Christina stated about engineering programs and how there are less students, from the same source she had with engineering, it states, at the bachelor's degree level, undergraduate enrollment declined by more than 20%, from 441,000 students in 1983 to 361,000 students in 1999, and it is continually declining. So obviously there is less focus on math and science, and increased funding can help us bring back that focus. Our second claim was that increasing federal funding will increase our medical and technological capabilities. And in CBS News, in the article, Reporter's Spaceflight Notepad, it states, a vigorous research agenda is well underway aboard the ISS, yielding a steady stream of findings that increase our understanding of both space and Earthbound human systems. For example, studies related to bone density loss associated with long-duration spaceflight are applicable to studies of osteoporosis and aging. Other things that have been created with manned space exploration and medical advancement are things called the cool suit. It's a custom-made suit derived from spacesuit circulate coolant through tubes to lower patients' body temperature. Produces dramatic improvement of symptoms of multiple sclerosis, cerebral palsy, spina bifida, and other conditions. And another advancement that was made is the medical gas analyzer. It's an astronaut monitoring technology used to develop a system to monitor operating rooms for analysis of anesthetic gases and measurement of oxygen, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen concentrations to assure proper breathing environment for surgery patients. So obviously there have been various medical advancements, and those are just a few. Similarly, there have also been technological advancements. In an article called NASA, relative to the Apollo missions, these missions returned a wealth of scientific data and 381.7 kilograms of lunar samples. Experiments included soil mechanics, meteoroids, seismic heat flow, lunar ranging, magnetic fields, and solar wind experiments. The program spurred advances in many areas technologically, peripheral to rocketry and manned spaceflight, including avionics, telecommunications, and computers. Lastly, our other point was that it will stimulate the stagnant economy. And if we increase federal funding for manned space exploration, NASA will be able to be more active in advancing technology again, and therefore help stimulate the economy, like in the 60s when focus on NASA and manned exploration was at a high. And I would like to point out that Chantal said that it would be spending money which would ruin or further hurt our national deficit and debt. However, at this point, any help with the economy is good help. And I have some points that show how in the 60s, when there was a lot of focus on NASA, it helped the economy greatly. Jerome Snee, who wrote The Economic Impact of the U.S. Space Program, stated, "In those areas where NASA accounted for a large proportion of local employment, the economic impact of the space program was direct and identifiable. Hancock County, Brevard County, and Huntsville each experienced large increases in per capita income." And on the same source, Rockwell estimated the space shuttle program generated an employment multiplier of 2.8. So obviously, by increasing federal funding for manned space exploration, we can help increase our current unemployment rates and help increase employment rates. And then Jerome Snee also said, between 1961 and 1966, related to the McCoud Assembly Facility in New Orleans and the Manned Spacecraft Center in Houston, space-related employment directly accounted for 17% of the total increase in wage and salary employment during this period. And I would also like to point out that there are many benefits that manned space exploration has when compared to unmanned, and we are not saying that we should lower unmanned space exploration, but we're just showing that there are benefits of manned space exploration that unmanned cannot do. David Baxter, who wrote Benefits, Advantage of Having Manned in Space, stated, "Astronauts can make on-the-space value judgments to determine the most effective ideas for exploration." And he similarly stated, "Operating unmanned machines from Earth also means potential problems from the speed of light lag time. With extended manned space exploration and reduced space transportation costs, the scientific community will receive far greater return on investment than would be possible with a purely unmanned space exploration." So for those 3 points, we feel that it is very important to increase federal funding for manned space exploration. Thank you.